You're walking out on us. Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking now here we stand and hover on the edge. Oh, we're just a drop in time. I feel like I gave you every breath I had. Even forgave your crimes. I opened my
Monday Night Primetime. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over at LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's between the white lines. He's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Back to the line they come, second down. Here's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. Inside the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
39-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Neeson. Running in the red zone. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call?
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he is in for 2. No one expected that fake as they line up to kick it. And with it, they've taken the lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Gun. Shot. They can't.
Burrow now on 1st down. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 8-7 the score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Now a toss. This is Brown. And he will get this inside the 30.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the right.
11 MT.
Running on second with Moss. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's get set. 12. Big 13.
They'll air it out on third. That's him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Ty Chandler to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Running deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And now the Bengals have it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. McPherson at the point after. And it's no good. Floated too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. 1st and 10, here's Jones. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Play action, McCarthy. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Justin Jefferson.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on fourth. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Gun 11, 11, 11. 180. Nice hot.
Running back motions right.
Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
From the red zone now. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First and goal.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
23. Vikings 8. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's got the squibber. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway.
Evan McPherson.
Here's
with the
McPherson
kickoff
on to
for
handle the
Cincinnati.
kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our 2nd half.
At their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Jones with a run to start the 3rd quarter. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now McCarthy. Up up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big game downfield. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Third and goal.
Now it's McCarthy. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal.
Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. From the left hash, 30-40. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Completes the fake inside the 10. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this, and then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
Well, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick.
Recovered by Cincinnati.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Back.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now it's second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
180. 180. Behind.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over beyond their own 40. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. First and 10 now from the 46. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up. McCarthy throwing here. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken down at the 30. Offensive line fast.
16 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here with Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's another for it. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the Bengals get to it. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or not, and there's players ripping at it from both sides.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. The drive starts with a run by Moss. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 8-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bengals up by 8. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
M3 Tate. 11, M3 Tate. Done. 11, 11. Big 13.
Right back to Moss now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down.
Let's get set. 180.
He'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. All right, so there's the stuff they needed, Brock. Got him behind the line, and their offense should get another chance with the football here.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll take it in short of midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they take him down right along the 30.
Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Setting up to pass. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
To throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every...
Prime time is underway. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25. For the Dolphins offense, headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Second down carry for Jones, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense earnest.
Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Even worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on down.
Hey, I'm all for aggressive. I don't mind that at all. But you better be right. If you're going to make that call and risk putting points on the board, you better not fail like they did right there.
Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 31 yards.
2 and out from the gun.
First down.
We'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing now, Tunga Vailoa. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Give him 24 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Jason Sanders, 48.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, Isaiah Rogers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Dolphins pick it up. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay.
And there is nothing like a defense.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
After review of the play, the ruling
So
on
the
the
review
field is
saves them a
reversed.
turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it's second down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
It's a gain of
That goes as a gain of 25
25
yards and picks up the first.
The Vikings, first down.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10
Offense
at
getting
the
set. Here's
14-yard
first and
line.
10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Second and 7. At the Dolphins.
Looking to throw, McCarthy getting out to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. He gave him just enough room to run.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, and this is first and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's a 50-yard look from the right hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They're cobbled together a yard there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very clean play.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And second down only works out for a yard.
Again, the ball carrier. He was
All the table here for 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's hurdled over it. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And they just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46, 3rd down.
Oh man, those defensive players hate slow quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Watch it, Oscar. Go ahead.
He's back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. We'll have the 1st down and even more. There it is. Touchdown, Miami.
Complete to
The
Darren
Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
14. Vikings 10.
Sanders all set to send it away.
For Miami.
On the return, here's Rodgers. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Vikings now set to take the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings needing 4 points.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jones once more. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and a lone yard
and
coming
1.
up. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready up.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, go.
He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
That's another Vikings.
Here he is to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
3rd and 1.
Now to throw. He's got Jones for the completion. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. They cashed in with a 3-minute.
Washington now to return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
And the Dolphins first down.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
Guys, you got this. Let's win.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He didn't get enough into it, so it just comes down shy of the crossbar. So it's a win for the Vikings. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get counted.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die. Looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Darius Davis to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athletic...
Along the right sideline, there's space. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
Had to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Okay, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself,
His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers will take over still on their side of the field. They're at the 48.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
What a call for their first first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. Number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. A motion to tight end left.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the first down play.
Herbert now. Has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pick of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Trying to run in, Harris. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Rams' 8-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Makes the catch. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ray. Baylor Tiger.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escape pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
50-50.
Stafford back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Third and long now for Stafford. Flushed out now to his left. On the run, deep down, wide open, downfield, got it! What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, 5-0. Set. Loose 60. 40 got.
Stafford now on first down. Chased out to his right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford taking a shot towards the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First
The
down.
analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Williams takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
And the defender comes away with it. Picked up Cam Hart. And the Chargers take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line. Chargers getting set. First and 10. To throw, Herbert. Brought in by Gaston. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Herbert back to throw. He drops it down to Harris. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Offensive line. This is second and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Herbert. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
A gain of 18.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. It's Herbert once more. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Ticker all lined up and ready to put it away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points.
Hey, set. Hey, red. Hold on. 180.
On first down, here's Stafford. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
That's good for the Rams. First down.
Stafford from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And that side drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
It's a loss of 2.
You know, in baseball, they call tip of the cap. I'll tip my cap at that pitcher. I'll tip my cap at that guy that just out-dueled me. And sometimes as a QB, against a rush like that, you just tip your cap and you take the sack.
7. Get away. 59. 40 got. 40. 20 hot.
Stafford now against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. They're still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 23 on that one.
23 yards.
And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23.
Now Stafford to throw. Getting out to his left. He has it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
18 more yards.
They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Oh, there's another one to Williams. Touchdown, LA. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford throwing again. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. He's at midfield. 30. And he does it, Brock. He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way.
Chargers 18.
So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
This makes it up to the 25.
25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Hey, ram. Set. Ready.
Now Herbert to throw. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert now. He gets this one to Gadsden. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers holding a 12-point lead. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Herbert to throw once more. He's got it in the red zone. Oh, he put him in the spit. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers go up by 19.
Rams 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have trouble getting past that.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
At the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Rams first down.
22.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
It's Stafford
line.
once more. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
That's another Rams first
Stafford's going to throw once more. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Rams first
Now Stafford again. Buying some time right. He can run it. Inside the 10. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And even with those 2 timeouts left across the field, they can still kneel out this win and send us all home. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Well, you win, we all know you get to celebrate, right? You lose, it's all about diagnosing the root causes of it quickly and then moving on.
That's exactly right, Kate. Take what you need to from the outcome. Find the things to work on the practice field and then put this loss behind you. You let it linger around, you dwell on it, nothing good is going to come from that.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. Well, he'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Got in by Gadsden. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he will get this inside the 30.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Frankie Louvu.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He finds Brown right side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got the field goal team out there, and this would be an impressive kick to resume play. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
On the return, here comes Davis. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Herbert on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes, third and long. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Commanders with Luke McCaffrey out for the return. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And dose of the hurry up here. First and 10, around to Robinson. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 10, Chargers nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Going on first is Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Here's Herbert. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Herbert again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
On third down, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
For the Chargers field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Shotgun snap. We give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Staying with Robinson. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him them get back to the line. It's 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. A toss now to Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 23-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Cam Hart. And the Chargers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
First down 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Herbert back to throw. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Set. Hey, Ray. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Set. Back 59. Let's go.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the
Delay
offense.
of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on fourth. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
Kate, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running
The
back.
kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
The distance normally dissuades anyone from trying to fake. He laughed in the face of danger, though, with that call, and fortunately, his guys delivered.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
The Chargers. First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
1st and 10, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. They've got a man in motion. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Chargers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He was taken down.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Here's Robinson. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one's complete. Right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
A 63-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's Herbert once more. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. McConkey's got it again. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. Dicker connects there. And finally in this 4th quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future.
Would I go chasing after I
countdown started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels. On the give, here's Robinson.
Okay, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he...
Uh-oh, Eckler lost it. Picked up by the Rams. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
He rolls to his right. Punt out wide. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. That's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the turnover into a lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders and running back Austin Eckler headed back to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
Ready, ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson running his own read. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniels going to keep it. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel.
And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Now we're on with Robinson. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Third down and 4.
18, Rattler, 8,
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable. And here we go. It's another fake. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
Everybody needs a good emergency quarterback, and I think this team just found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, no question about it. And what a perfect moment to call it.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
ready, go!
Hand off now to Robinson. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Here's a give to Robinson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on second down. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
79 Broncos, Mustang 19, ready.
Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So on fourth down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, listen, if you're going to make that call, you better be sure you're going to pull it off. Failure takes points right off the board.
First down throw here for Stafford. Forced out to his right. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
A little bit of chaos, right? When play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk, go.
To the air on third and long. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. So on fourth down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On first down, here's Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. Big strike here to Williams. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports. And we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just 1 touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Eckler now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This is Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Sets up the screen, Eckler. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A run here with Robinson. Giving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders down by 7.
Got it. Ready?
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
19 Lions. Get it. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Now Daniels to throw. He's got it. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a point late in this one. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Whittington now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here he is to throw. Headed out right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Every eye in this place now staring right at Joshua Carty. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And that, folks, is your game winner. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.
for walking out on us. Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to life. Tonight I feel like waking.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
Right back to Pacheco. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
It's Pacheco again. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On trying things up the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a design run. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Pacheco on the toss right side. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Yellow.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's plays plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Purdy throwing here to start. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. The right side is caught by Jennings. And he gets this forward to the 19. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
21. Get set. Get set. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Buying some time right. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. The set forces a now tougher third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Come on, boys.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Yellow.
On third down, Purdy. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. This play's a design run. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter.
Harrison Butker.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
On the gun is Purdy. Buying some time left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
George Karlaftis on the stop. That's a gain of 7.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Blitz coming for Purdy. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was...
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, clearly the defense did not go all in on the block right there, and fortunate for them because it allowed them to pivot when they saw the fake, and they stay in position to defend it beautifully.
First down throw, Mahomes. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
We send a man in motion. 3rd and long for Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. Purdy throwing here on first. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
It's caught at the 4. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. Up.
Purdy throwing here. Escapes the pocket. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers going for the win here. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Outside. Yellow. 22. Yellow.
He'll throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Chiefs will take over at their own 5 following the interception.
they'll take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw. Pass complete to Wiley. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Now to throw. Wiley hauls it in. This gets the first and more. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Yellow. 15.
He'll look to throw it. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Mahomes on first and 10. Brought in right side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Kansas City.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Gorindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here.
Get set, up.
Purdy setting up that play action. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Yellow.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Watch out.
It's a designed run from Mahomes.
Yellow.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout.
Watch out.
Looks like a designed run here from Mahomes.
Yellow.
Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. Monday Night Primetime. Gray now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes. When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Running back sent in motion.
First down.
Design quarterback run here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. They kick the running back in motion. They're drawing up for him. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Saquon Barkley. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. First down, a run with Barkley. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Bell there on the tackle. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They go to Barkley again. He's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 on that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles.
Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Got to a halt by Brian Cook. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick 6. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. Starting this drive with a design run. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, 70, no touch that. Right there, crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, 6, out, no touch.
They go play fake with Hurts. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. It's a design look for Hurts. Give him one on the carry. It's going to be fourth down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Now Barkley, and they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
No touch.
Here's Saquon. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Great. Set. No touch.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 5 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. kickoff. Mejio with the return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Isaiah Pacheco, incomplete. It's third down and 14.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throwing now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes now. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Back to the air, Mahomes. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great, set. Yep, I know you want that. Hey, Silver. Hey. Go Silver, ready? No.
Hurts looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Once you try to break a habit, I changed my mind. Now I can have it. Make me feel alive. I've got nothing to hide. Would I go chasing after? I had myself to blame. I knew it meant disaster. My arms went up in flames. I ran until the morning, bit my heart from my chest. I put my soul into this. I can't control myself.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He rolls to it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board. Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better. He's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Running is Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. Saquon Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring
special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Now it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a missed 40.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Down before the return gets far. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, easy. Trimmer.
Throwing here, Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They run it with Saquon. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Break the huddle. It's second down now. Back to throw. Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Isaac Gurindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No love finding George Kittle with that one. And it's going to be second down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy on first down. Nailed in by George Kittle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. First and 10 from the 43. To throw again, it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Purdy throwing here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They strike for 23 yards. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They go with Barkley here. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Right at midfield. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
No touch. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 42.
First down.
Great.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. A give to Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
7-yard gain. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Taylor to return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun. Handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'll say, Cade, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's gotten to his running back. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
It's a gain of 30
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner. And that's going to seal his win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf.
We'll
this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. LeJohntay Wester to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Now Jackson. They'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He's running with it. Inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy's just different.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Stroud to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
118.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out of bounds, up across the 25. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First down, here's Lamar. Flush down out to his left. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Jackson escapes out to the left. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing again is Lamar. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do as a runner that has this place buzzing.
Yeah, years ago, Kate, taking what the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not the QBs of today.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Man in motion here. Lamar back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Jackson now, third and long. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Luke knocks it through. And that's gonna break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. This makes it up to the 25. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Stroud throwing here on first. Completes it downfield to Kirk. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's in, so how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, King. Why, Tony? Buggy. Hey, no. Look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st down throw by Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Taking off with it again. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. We've set it downs for him from the 31. 1st down, Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. This is complete to Schultz. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice round catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead up to 12.
22. Ravens 10.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He's taken down after reaching the 30. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, here's Jackson. This is a heater going deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
11.
To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans with a comfortable 12-point lead. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Mixon again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And you know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Lamar now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And defenders arriving in support to finishing off at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they just gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive.
And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So it's a win for the Texans. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.